I said, are y'all ready, Experience? Team, how y'all feel? Fired up!
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind.
These choices determine the difference between who you are and who you could be.
I never miss that fact, taking big swings, jam to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag.
You have your own challenge, but you can make a decision. You can either make money or you can make excuses.
You have to have the willpower to pull that power tool out that's inside of you and just go for it.
There's a lot of painful stuff that happened in my practice company. The reason why I grew up this much is because I learned a lot from them. The pain might be not my fault, but my healing is my responsibility.
It was a temporary pain for a lifetime of gain.
If you don't believe in you first, you can never ask someone else to believe in you as well. This is not a fake it till you make it, guys. Stop listening to that stuff.
My name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't playing no games. I just do that.
We need a vehicle, the fastest vehicle that we could find in this industry, and that's what? Superior.
No matter what happens, there's always something to be grateful for.
After death, to be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath. I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread.
9.5 years ago, on January 22nd, 2014, a vision was born. A vision of freedom, a vision of righteousness, a vision of equality, a vision of becoming the best damn financial services company this world has ever seen.
Your belief will build your endurance. You know how you say to someone, hey, let's build your list. What 3 people would you call in the middle of the night if you had a flat tire or something like that? How many people use that line? Okay, are you that person for your people?
True greatness is shown through one's works and actions, the way in which you impact the lives of others. Greatness does not make excuses or shy away from failure. Greatness is hard, but folks, hard defines greatness. Continue to be great, Experience.
Did my past dictate my future? So listen, I'm not worried about your current track record. I'm worried about where you're going. The past is in your head. The future is in your hands.
All right, on this thriving Thursday, Grand Rising Experience family and friends, welcome to Good Morning Experts. I am Troy Gandy, your index voice of inspiration, and I have the extreme pleasure.
But the stories are all the same,
now,
and I'll tell you what,
bring
it's
to
basically
you
a biography of experience.
What? Well, I hear I got something
absolute...
going on there. This Thriving Thursday is not going to be shut down by no shenanigans. And we're going to go right on with it. And let's get back to it. The man who has the reputation of being a master builder, also a 6-figure ring earner, known to the family as none other than the man with courageous conversations, Uncle Jock.
Woo! Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Troy. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, we'd like to welcome everybody to the biggest, the baddest CEO meetup on the planet. Like Troy said, this is Jock Vaughn, Executive Director, aka Uncle Jock. We are in the tip drill version of Pass the Ball. So y'all know I got 3 questions for y'all. And DJ, are you on our heels this morning? Because you know I gotta feel my song. So with that being said, let's get to it. Team, how y'all feel? And what's up? And who gets a green sheet?
your green sheets. Everybody, everybody, get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody, everybody, get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody, everybody, get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody, everybody, get your green sheets.
All right, all right, all right, all right. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what we like to do. We like to go from coast to coast, hear from the biggest, baddest agents on the planet, and that would be y'all. So we like to take 2 minutes, if you will, or less, let everybody know what's going on in their neck of the woods, what money making activities that you got going on. So let's see, we're gonna spin the wheel, and I'm gonna call on. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. I'm gonna call on Dr. Teresa O'Day. You are first up.
Oh,
See that
goodness.
no look
Okay.
pass. See that
I
no
did
look
not
pass.
feel that coming my way. Good morning. Thank you anyway. It's
Morning to
always a
morning.
pleasure. And I am honored to start the conversation today. But it's good. It's good. The month is starting off, just really awesome. And that's how I know the month is going to be great. Um, Yesterday, I was able to get through to NBTs. I put in 6 NBTs yesterday. So that when I saw the emails, I was like, oh, okay. So that was me. I thought it was somebody else. But that was good. They were 4 kids
Ho ho
policies.
ho 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 ho. Dr. T. Stop the clock, Troy. Y'all gotta come off mute for that one. 6 MBTs. We gonna act like that. We just act like that just rolled off her tongue. Nah, man, clap that one up.
Woo, 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 woo,
Congratulations.
woo, woo.
Six
Awesome
MBTs.
job.
And one thing we got to do, ladies and gentlemen, we got to start really putting some respect on the stuff that we do. These are wins. If it's one MBT, it's a win. If it's one phone call, it's a win. If it's one prospect, it's a win. If it's one conversation, it's the win. It's a win. So we got to start really, really being mindful to congratulate the village when they do stuff like that. And I know Dr. Teresa is a executive director, a super executive director, and sometimes people think that these are things that executive directors should do, but we still got to clap it up. So great job, Dr. Teresa. But go ahead, finish what you were saying. I'm
Thank you.
sorry.
I appreciate that. Yes, so I have team members. One of my team members who hasn't been showing up, whatever, she was almost quitting. I shared on the call the other day that she started studying, so she's finished and she has set up her test. She doesn't want to tell me. She said she wants it to be a surprise. I said, okay. So that's what's up. And I have 2 others who are studying and that will be done this month. And just on a team level, following up on some cases that I personally and then team member, um, we did field training. Following up on those, the DocuSigns came and those were annuities. So that was done. And like I said, the month is going strong. So continuing to contact new people and follow up with old people and that's it. Just yeah,
All
and
right, all
looking
right, all
forward to
right.
that 22nd. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. 22nd to see you all in Atlanta.
Yes, yes, yes. And
So
Dr.
let me
Teresa
see.
and Lacole, I'm not leaving like I did last time. I'll be there for a while. So just wanted to
Oh,
let y'all
cool.
know. Because last time y'all did some stuff that was special for us, and the way our flight arrangements and stuff was set up, we had to pat feet. So
Cool.
we will be there. I know
No,
my wife and I will be there for a couple days.
that's awesome. That's
Cool.
awesome.
That would be great. That would be
Put
great.
some plans
All
together.
right, let's see. Who do I pass the ball to? Um, okay. No hands up yet. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. This lady, Miss London. Is it Breeder? Breeder. Oh, I love hearing from this lady. And everybody here is excited to hear what you got to share with us today. Please take it away. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Teresa, and good morning, good morning, good morning. Uncle John, thank you for making that statement. We are winning no matter what, whether it's a phone call. Yeah, because I don't always think of it that way, but one phone call, possible prospect that we winning. And Eric said something yesterday. He said, we are winners at some areas of our life. Let's win in our business. So I have been thinking about that because yes, I have won in certain areas of my life. I succeeded in certain areas of my life. So I need to take that thrive, that determination, and put it in the business as well. So you help drive that in. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I'm sorry. Who was that?
No, that was Jim.
Oh, okay.
Was off mute. Go ahead.
I've completed my Maryland state annuity training, I think I had mentioned, and I have my second VGO on Sunday. So I'm hoping that'll be a success, but no matter what, one person means I have won.
Yes. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing, Miss Brita. And who are you passing that ball to?
Okay, so there are no hands up.
Where the hands at, everybody? There we go.
Okay. So I will pass the ball to this wonderful, inspirational, knowledgeable lady that I know I love to hear from. Take it away, Miss V.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, Team Village.
Morning.
I just wanted to shout out one of my partners, Monique Pinkney. Some of you know her as 4M Tax Services. But Monique, yesterday we did a show for a couple that we met at our grandparents' mini fair that we were vendors at. But she also has just been drilling it and killing it. And I just wanted to, in the midst of tax season, she's up to her eyeballs in tax prep, but she is working her business. She took on full speed and face forward Eric's challenge of that 30-day millionaire strategy to post 3 times a day, do a virtual workshop once a week. She is deep in it. I am so proud of her and so honored. She's a team member and part of our village. I just wanted to shout her out.
Ho. Because we're going to have to peel back the onion. I'm going to pull over a little bit and pull over real quick, Miss V, because we got a couple things to talk about, okay? Would that be okay? Miss V, you there?
I'm here.
Okay. First off, you know, we talk about Monique, Monique, how long have you been in the business now? Not in the business, but how long have you been with Xperia now?
I think a month and a half or so.
No. Just
2 months.
into week 5.
So we're in the week 5. See, Miss V had to because Miss V is tracking, okay? But what I wanted to talk about is you came over from another company, planted your feet, got in the system. And how long ago did Eric, how long ago was that challenge, Miss V and Monique? How long ago did he put that challenge up?
I think it was 2.5 weeks ago.
About 2.5, 3 weeks,
About
right?
maybe 3 weeks. And she jumped on it 1 week later.
So here's the deal. For y'all that want to see how to do this thing, she's making herself attractive. She's doing the video. She's posting the video. She's getting people to say, you know what? I want that. She's telling you that she came on and she just planted her feet, went to work, started having conversations, started posting, started making videos. And real quick, Monique, how many MBTs have you put in already, if you don't mind me asking?
I think I have 3 in, and I'm putting 2 in today.
3 in, 2 in today, and then how many prospective clients or business partners do you have just kind of probably just out there waiting for you to close?
10 to 15.
Man, y'all see what do y'all see what I'm saying? Like we give you the plays. It's up to you. You got to run the plays. And what made it for you, Monique? What made you just say, you know what? What made you trust the system? You didn't know this system. You didn't know this way. You didn't know nothing from a can of paint. What made you trust the system?
Well, I started out by trusting Ms. V because I've known her and I trust her as a partner. And then when I met Erik, that sealed the deal. But the system, I mean, you can't deny a system. And I'm a system person. I'm a tax preparer, but I'm a system person. And then I just be real transparent. I quit my job in 2023. I don't have a backup. And so when I came to that award ceremony that you guys did, I was like, you see these rings behind me? I got to. It's not like an option for me. So I got to do whatever it takes.
It's a whole lot of nuggets being dropped, but you did it so smooth. Some people might have missed a couple of things. One is, if y'all look at that background, we should all, if y'all don't have a background up, man, that background should be on like that should be the background, because I mean, think about it. Most people are looking for ways to make more money without getting another job. That's our song. That's our special 4-step system. And Monique, she said, you know what? I need that background. I remember that morning when you said, I need that background. Second thing that you said was you trusted Miss V. And I wanted to pull over and talk about how powerful of a lady Miss V is. Because yesterday I had I brought in a person that came from the company Miss V came from. And when I tell you she had some issues just transferring over to our company with, when you get used to systems, this lady was in this company for 14 years. And I called Erik. I did a 3-way because I was like, Erik, I might need some help with this one. Erik got on the line. We want a 3-way. You can hear this lady's frustration. She was basically like, look, I didn't have to do all this stuff at my other company. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? Why am I doing this? The gist of it is, Erik said, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to call somebody that came from your company. Made a phone call. We phoned a friend. Phoned Miss V. Miss V ended up knowing the agent that I brought on board. And we sat back and watched Miss V. Man, Miss V, I don't know. It was like watching you literally tamed the beast, because Pinky was in beast mode. And when you came on the line, she was like, Miss V, Vivian, is that you? And you so eloquently painted a picture for her and basically told her, you know what? Everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to be just fine. Just take a step back and breathe. And if you need to call me, I got you. This lady is very self motivated. You know what I mean? She's very um she doesn't need hand holding. But Miss V, I just want to say thank you publicly for that mastery. I learned something from you just watching how you handled her and calmed her down. And now she's like, I got it from here. So thank you, Miss V. And Monique, you set this up so perfect because I was gonna shout Miss V out anyway. But you all are doing a great job, phenomenal job, trusting the system, and the system works, y'all. For y'all to just, for whatever reason, that aren't moving or not trusting the system works. And Monique, you're a prime example of somebody that came in just a couple of weeks ago and is getting it done. Who you passing that ball to, Monique? Somebody actually has their hand up.
Can I just say one thing before I pass it?
Absolutely.
Let me just say too, I just have to shout out Miss V, and I told her this yesterday. The couple we sat down with, I've learned about annuities, I've learned about life insurance, I know my products. But what Miss V does is she actually is a strategist. And I was just looking like this when she was talking, because the sister, when she came up with that plan for them, I mean, it was out of sight. And so that's what I like to do is sit down with her and learn from her. And that's how we're gonna win together. But thank you so much.
And real quick before you pass it, if you all don't know what Eric's challenge is or was, Eric, if you're listening, if you can just throw that challenge back out. Some people may have missed it, but it's a challenge that if you do it, you're gonna see instant results when you do it. And then what happens is it's gonna create a good habit for you. It's gonna push you out of your comfort zone, but you're gonna attract some people. You heard Monique just say she got 5 applications in and about 15 people that she got to pluck off the fence. So go ahead, Monique. I'm sorry.
All right, I want to pass the ball to the man with the voice, the man that gets us hyped up in the morning. And I know that he's working and really showing out as well. His name is Mr. Troy Gandy.
Thank you, Miss Monique. It's been a pleasure. It's a pleasure always to hear your voice and hear the success that you got going on in your business. Well. I'm that guy that, was pretty good at, I guess, recruiting and signing up quite a few folks, and not so good at getting them in the system or getting them plugged in. So I had quite a few I got 27 folks on my team and maybe only 3 or 4 that would actually engage. So but I started reaching back out to each and every one of them, trying to find out just exactly what the problem is. And lo and behold, I guess, everybody's just got their own time. So I get a call just the other day, yesterday, and with everything that's going on in the new administration and whatnot, I guess the priorities have shifted. So he's having a problem getting on with his internet this morning, but he wasn't going to settle for that this morning. He calls me, so he's on speakerphone right now. So I'm going to pass the ball to my good friend, and that as soon as he's finished, then we'll make sure that we'll pass the ball to Miss Javon Marble. But Coach Steve Powell is on the line with us, and he wants to tell you exactly what's sparking his fire these days. Go ahead, Steve.
It's changed. Good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing? I'm glad everybody's having a great day. Troy and I have been talking for a minute. I retired recently, and I thought I had it good, until yesterday, day before yesterday. What happened was I'm following this YouTube stuff with Trump and all this other stuff, and all of a sudden, I got my Social Security. I got my Social Security. I'm living well, doing good, no pressures, no problems, until I got the greatest motivation I could have ever got. And that was from somebody I didn't expect to get it from at all. That was from the president, Donald Trump. Now, he wasn't trying to recruit me, not for what I want to do, but he got in my head, and I realized that I wasn't as laid back and I wasn't as comfortable as I should be, because when he started talking about, the talk going around the whole world about what he might want to do with Social Security. It might not exist. It may change. Things may happen, until I realized that I wasn't secure. Social Security may not be around here for who knows how long. I need to do something else. And his indecisiveness and what he does about the way he does things made me think, you don't have it made, Steve. It's not a good thing for you. You don't have it. It's not in your system where you can lay back and wait, because this may be gone. I needed to do something else. Now, Troy and I talked about this, and I had some catchy little phrases. Maybe they'll come to later on down the line. But I wasn't secure in what I was wanting to do. So I decided last night. I mean, I was hemming and hawing. I talked to Troy. I've been talking to Troy for about months.
Got a couple seconds now.
I'm saying. Okay, I was hemming and hawing. It just told me that what I need to do is get busy, and here I am. So glad to be here.
There you go. There you go. He said his one of his old girlfriends told him. He said, "You can do anything you want to do if you got the right motivation." So I guess he got it. With that being said,
love it.
With that being said, we now gonna pass the ball to this wonderful person right here, Javon Marble. Come on and give it to us. Yeah.
Good
morning. So I am working on my first annuity day with my cousin. Also have two more individuals I had to follow up for final expense, and I've made a connection with a good friend of my father's. He's a retired health insurance agent. He's like in his late 80s. He's retiring, so he's going to pass clients on to me because he's not going to be in the business anymore. So I'm also going to talk to those individuals as well about life insurance, annuities. And my goal is to also, I'm hearing a lot of people talk about videos as well. I'm going to tap into that because, as I stated before in the last meeting, I've actually changed my social media profile to more like a business type profile. I'm going to focus on going to like a lot of networking events. I'm going to a networking event next Saturday in Columbia, Maryland. And also, I'm also going to start increasing doing like more activity on my LinkedIn profile as well. So today I'll be working on my first annuity, got more people down the pipeline. I made a connection with a retired insurance agent who's retiring, so he's going to pass his health book to me, and I'm going to focus on life products for those individuals as well. So I'm just making a lot of connections. I'm start doing a lot of things on social media as well. So I'm still new with Xperia, but I'm excited for this journey. I really am.
So Javon, real quick, you came from another company as well because you have experience in the industry also, right?
Yeah, so I know my expertise is really like with the health and final expense, a little bit of final expense. Actually, was a W-2 employee. I actually was with Xperia just briefly with another group. It was a good group, but I just feel like they didn't have the type of tools that I'm seeing with you guys interaction. So I reconnected with Coach Erik, and he's local, and me, I'm had a really, really good connection. And one thing I just had to learn how to do, man, I think I said this before, is just humble myself. I've been in insurance since 2015, but I really just had like an employee mindset, and I never had like, I'm older now, and I just want to build something that when I do pass away, which eventually I will, but not anytime sooner. But which I do, I want to make sure like my generations are taken care of. So Kirk, with Coach Erik's knowledge, I told him, I said, hey, you're the man. Like I said, he's Mr. Miyagi. I'm Daniel. So I've been in the industry for quite some time, and I've never seen anything like Xperia. I want to get go. I got a lot of plans, get the gold legacy, and I'm excited for this journey. I really am.
Love it, love it, love it. And ladies and gentlemen, look, we say it over and over and over and over. It is right here for the taking. The system is right here. Plug in, get to work, make it happen. Have some conversations. And Javon, who you passing that ball to? Somebody has their hand up. I don't know if you see it or not.
Let me see. Is it Lee Cool Elijah?
Yes, sir.
Elijah.
Yes.
Yes,
Hello,
sir.
hi.
Thank you, Javon. Thank you for sharing awesome information this morning. And you know, you say you also in the industry, so we really appreciate you. This is a new level right here, right? This is a new level. That's why sometimes even when we see somebody in the afternoon, we say good morning because every hour of the day is a new day, a new beginning. So we thank you for coming up here, and this is going to be a new beginning for you. And picking back on what Mr. Troy, new business partner, was sharing about Social Security, you know, yesterday I talked to a young guy, and he was telling me, "Oh, Social Security is going to be there. I'm going to use that to add to my retirement and all of that." And now I always carry this book with me. I don't know if anybody can see this book right here. Oh, sorry, I don't know if anybody can see. It's called Understanding the Benefit of Social Security. It's a brochure I carry with me every time, right? Because people want to make an excuse of anything, right? I want to use Social Security. And I always say, look, on page 4, you know, they say that you want to hide something from people, right? Put it in a book, right? On page 4, on this brochure right here, it says the Social Security Administration wants you to understand that Social Security can be what it can mean to you and your financial future. It says, this is how the Social Security works. It said the current Social Security system works like this. When you work, you pay taxes into Social Security. The tax money is used to pay benefit to, number one, people who already have retired, people who are disabled, survivors of workers who have died, and dependents of beneficiaries. The money you pay in taxes is not held in a personal account for you. When you get benefit, your taxes are being used right now to pay people who are getting benefit. Any unused money goes to the Social Security Trust Fund, not a personal account with your name on it. So nobody have a particular account in Social Security. So some people are going to be at the mercy of people paying into it at that time. Long story short, I was able to talk to this young man. He realized that he need to have multiple sources of retirement, and Social Security is not going to be everything for him. And from there, we were able to set up something for him and also looking to bring him into the business to make more extra money to secure his future. So that's what I want to share with us this morning. So back to you, Mr. Troy.
Ho. I know we can ready to bring up Eric real quick, but you just said something. Ladies and gentlemen, when you're talking to your prospects, right? And they may be in a situation where their retirement looks a little sketchy. One solution or two solutions is you can put them in a policy that they can fund aggressively. But Lacole just dropped a bomb, and again, he did it so smooth. You know, also a solution is to join us in business. Join us in business. Activate the legacy plan. You know what I mean? Activate the legacy plan. When I'm talking to people, I talk and they don't have a lot of funds to fund their retirement plans. I paint the picture of join me in business and activate this legacy plan. That's what I did. So thank you for sharing and putting that reminder out there, Nicole. So I'm gonna pass the ball over real quick to the man who's gonna bring up the other man,